I'm back with the former senior campaign advisor to the Ron Paul campaign, Doug Wead, and we have some other interesting news to share with you. Doug, thanks for coming on this show again. What did you want to share with me? You've told me about this thing called Liberty Networks and how it can help those of us like myself and others that are in the cause of liberty so that we can make sure we can keep doing this. What's on your mind here?
Yeah, after the Ron Paul campaign was over, I needed to make some money. And I believe in multiple streams of income, MSI. So you're not dependent on one boss or one client or one patient or one company, but you have multiple little streams of income, $1,000 a month from here, $5,000 a month from here, another $2,000 a month from here. You will have a lot more liberty and freedom and independence and security if you have multiple sources of income. And one of those, to me, this is a no-brainer, should be a network marketing source of income. If you've already got one of those, great. We in the Liberty Network will help you and keep you motivated and keep you accountable and do whatever we can to help you right where you are in the company that you're working with. You don't have one, you can join us. Now, what's the idea? The idea is that opening a restaurant is going to cost us several hundreds of thousands of dollars. Buying 6 or 7 houses and renting them out costs a lot of money. But a network marketing company costs you nothing to get into, and it's going to be replacement money monthly. You're going to buy cosmetics or toothpaste from your company or diet shakes from your company instead of a milkshake from McDonald's, which is, anyway, I won't get into my description of big companies and where they get their money from the Fed. But the bottom line is a network marketing company is kind of a no-brainer. There's no investment in it. Everybody should have one and have a little money coming in from it. Now, I know because I've been here before. I did it. I did it in the Amway Corporation. I went diamond. I made money off of it monthly for many years. And I was able to get into politics, do the things that I wanted to. It ended up in the White House. So our object now, Israel, was for the next couple years, before the political campaign heats up, to launch a network. We chose Isogenics as the company. There were 4 network marketing talent who'd been in network marketing for 30 years, who went with me on tour for 6 months. We studied very intensely 20 different companies. We talked to their former distributors who left to see what they had to say with it. We read through their lawsuits. We just checked them as much as we possibly could. Of course, Googled them to death, and to try to find the best. And we also tested email tests to see which were the easiest to sponsor, because we wanted this to work for the average person. And because it won't work for anybody if it doesn't work for the average person. How well does it work for the average person? We learned that Isogenics was extremely effective. People are overweight right now. That's one of their premier products. Weight loss, they have many others, but that was one. So we were off to the races. For about a week, I was sponsoring people, and I noticed, whoops, they're all coming in from the Liberty movement, and I didn't intend this. What are they going to say? People in the Liberty movement are going to think I'm taking advantage of it. So I emailed Dr. Paul. I said, "Is this okay?" I emailed some of the leaders of the campaign, said, "This is what I'm doing. I need to make an income. Is this all right?" And they said, "Fine." And so we got Ronnie Paul involved, Ron Paul's son, Ronnie Paul, his daughter, Lori Pyatt, Paul Pyatt involved. And we're now a couple weeks old. We've got about 60 people in it, and we're moving. And it's very exciting. It's a lot of fun. This right now is kind of in a beta phase. We're not going public with it. There are some networking marketing leaders who know what we're doing that have come on board. So if you've never been involved in network marketing, here's a chance for you to get involved. You can work directly with me, with Israel, with Ronnie Paul. We'll help you build your groups. We've got network marketing leaders that can advise you, that have been in it forever, 35 years or so, who are in this one to make money. And they can help save you a lot of time and effort by telling you to go this way instead of that way and why. And we're in the hottest company right now. So what's there to lose? I decided there's nothing to lose. Let's get in and build this thing. And we're doing it. And the object is to come out of this in a few months with a few $1,000s a year in extra income and have that income coming while we do activist work that we want to do. So that's the whole idea. I'll say one other thing, Israel. I was talking to Nick Spanos about this, and he's saying, a lot of the kids up here I'm working with have no jobs at all. They're all complaining about it, but you can't just sit around and wait for the government to give you a job. That's what free enterprise is all about, and that's what we're talking about is free enterprise. So get in there and do something yourself. If you only get $12 that month, fine. If you get $12,000, fine. You earned it. Get out there and do it. So that's what we're doing, and it's turning out to be a lot of fun.
Doug, you said there's nothing to lose, but I gotta tell you, I've lost a lot because
you can wait. I'll agree with that.
Because everybody, you've seen my 30-day cleanse challenge where I covered up the labels on the products, and I didn't want to talk about who this was, and now obviously this is Isagenix.
Was I not supposed to say that?
No, that's all fine. No, we're revealing the name of the company now, so it's all good. But this is the first time most people are hearing from my lips that it is Isagenix.
But I want people that are in MonaV and in Amway and in other companies, I want them to know that the Liberty Network will support them and help them any way we can. This was the company that we picked after our research to do it. But if you're in another company, you stay right there and work as hard as you can to get an income from it.
Well, you say that, but I've been involved in health and nutrition, Doug, for 22 years, and looking at the product ingredients that we find in these Isagenix products, there's nothing like it. We're talking about no soy whatsoever, 100% certified non-GMO, no artificial coloring, flavors, preservatives, or sweeteners. So there's no sucralose, there's no Splenda, there's no aspartame, there's none of the crap that you find in almost every other diet product. And the base of their product is a whey protein source from seasonally milked. That means they're not kept pregnant with hormones all year round. They're only milked for a few months of the year. Seasonally milked, pasture-fed, organic cows, milk cows from New Zealand, of all places. So we're talking about the highest quality whey protein, and it's not whey protein isolate. This is whey protein concentrate. In fact, it's undenatured whey protein concentrate, which means it's going through a process instead of going through chemical like acid baths and heat to extract the protein. It gets pushed at pressure through a membrane, so it's a cold extraction. Everything you could ever want, the highest possible quality in a diet product, Isagenix has just nailed it. And that's why I did this test, and I'm so excited. Now, you who have been watching me for years, you can see, if I just take my goggles off here, you can see how much weight I've lost. And this has been in just 2 weeks. This stuff really works. And yet, Isagenix actually got their start creating the absolute best whey protein for Olympic athletes to cut the fat, to trim right down and build that muscle mass up like no other product can. And if you're taking any kind of athletic product that has soy protein isolate in it, you are literally poisoning yourself. Stop doing it. Talk to me about Isagenix, because this is the best product there is. So, Doug, I'm impressed. 2 weeks, and I didn't even follow everything to the letter. I mean, I kind of ate here and there and had huge 1,800 calorie meals one night and whatnot, and I'm still losing the weight. Not just losing the weight, but losing my waistline and losing my body fat count, which is more important than anything. So I'm sorry, I'm getting so excited, but this is amazing. I've had this weight around my core for 10 years, Doug, and I was a raw foodist for the entirety of 2010. I worked out for about 5 hours per week during that period, and I got down doing that to where I am right now after just 2 weeks on Isagenix. So 1 year compared to 2 weeks. And so that sold me. So this is the first time you're hearing about it. I want you to get involved in this. This is a completely legitimate business. This is as close to the libertarian and anarcho-capitalist model that you can get, where we control the business. You become your own business owner instead of an employee. I mean, Doug, what kind of success are we seeing from people already who, I haven't signed a single person up in this business as the recording of this video. I will be tomorrow morning. But I know others have signed people up, including yourself. Can you share about, what people have been able to achieve in just a couple of weeks?
Yeah, I've signed about 16 people in the last couple of weeks, and I think in the whole group, we've signed up about 60 in just about 2 weeks. We're just starting. It's going to grow very fast, very quick. We've been careful, Israel. The reason we call it the beta phase is we haven't really gone public with it. Our purpose is to get as many people in the liberty movement in early, so that when we go public, we've got non-liberty movement money coming in to build these networks that were started by liberty folk. MLMs are not pyramid schemes. If they were, the government would shut them down. If they were, it'd be too late for us in Isagenix because it's a 10-year-old company. But that's not how it works. You can make more money than the person who recruits you. But even though that's true, timing can be important depending on who your team is, who's working with you. I'll give you an example of that. I've been in network marketing 35 years. And during those 35 years, I've been under contract, which limits me from doing other things in network marketing in other companies. Only for a period of 6 months have I been free from non-competes and non-disclosures to look for another company. And that was the 6 months I had. And after being tied up for 35 years, I wanted to make sure I picked a good company. And not just a company I could make money on and then have the company turn around and take my group away from me, but a company where I felt they would be honorable and I could keep what I built. And I chose Isagenix. And so right now is a very good time to get in Isagenix because right now I'm going to spend my money and my time building it. When it's built, I'm not going to have as much time to help people get started. And we've got, Israel, we have 14 network marketing leaders, people who've made, some of them $1 million a year off network marketing, who are professional network marketers who are focused to help us in building this Liberty network. And they too, right now, are available and free to help people build their networks, but there'll be a time when there's too many thousands of distributors for them to be able to give up all day, day after day after day to help someone get started. So right now is a very good time. This is a very good time to get going.
Right. And people, the company is so open that I have been having continual conversations on the phone, through email, through text messages with both Kathy Coover, who is one of the founders of the company, and also her son, Eric Coover. You would expect a company that's done, close to $2 billion in sales to be a little more closed off and talking to somebody who's not even signing people up, just testing the products. And yet they've made themselves available to me. And, they've held many calls for us, haven't they, where they've come on the call and explained the business model. This is a very, very different thing to what you might be thinking it is. So I'm sold on the products. I've been involved in health and nutrition and naturopathy for 22 years. I don't have a problem with the ingredients in the products. I've got a lot of my friends who are suggesting, Israel, but you just need to eat the fresh food and so forth. And I understand that, but there comes a time where your body's physiology can change, and simply eating right is not going to cut it. And you can hack the body a little by giving it exactly what it wants, which is this pure protein. And you can see the results. Go back, look at my side profile here. Go back and look at the Gary Johnson interview I did a few months ago, and look at how much I weighed then compared to now. And this is all thanks to Isagenix. So I'm sorry, Doug. I'm really impressed. I'm excited about getting into this. Everybody, we are building a team called Team IACA. You can find it at iaca.co. That's the web address you can see on the screen right now. Really short, no M on the end there, just iaca.com, .co, sorry. And here on this website, you're going to find all about the business and everything, but it's really a health and wellness resource where you're going to be able to find everything you need to know about eating well, about fitness, about how to move, how to exercise to get the best and the fastest response from your body. It's not about pushing isogenics, it's about getting people well, and we use isogenics as one of our core components of that. So hey, thank you for watching this. Sorry if this sounds like, a bit of a marketing thing. I guess it is. But this is worth it, and I hope you will join me. You can call me right now with the number on your screen, or if somebody else in my team has shown this video to you, then please talk to them instead of me, because they're the ones who will sign you up, not me. And I really hope you enjoyed this, and I really hope you'll get involved. You'll be helping me, but if you let me help you build a business as well, then you can reap the rewards of this too, and not just use the products, but build a healthy, thriving small business of your own. Doug, thank you so much. I really appreciate you for introducing me to this. I feel really honored that you picked me right off the bat, and I can't thank you enough.
Thanks. It's going to be fun.
It is. It really is. All right, well, thanks for watching, and call the number on your screen. That number will get you straight through to me. Please don't call unless it's about this business, but if it is about this business, I would love to hear your voice and talk to you about what we're doing. Have a great night. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.